I shoot that snake? I guess it was
There's what's left for a
the
snake.
first part of this week, maybe Monday. I think it's Monday.
And that's what happened?
Broke, don't touch, because it's just leaning up against there, and if it goes down, it's going to ruin my little cabinet too. That's the only thing I was afraid that somebody would know about. Didn't touch it, and going, I'm going to have to get it glued down. It just makes me sick.
Oh, you have
But that was my mother's. Boys and girls, let me tell you.
pickled okra.
Yes, I pickled some okra. You didn't know your teacher was such an old-fashioned little lady, did you?
Oh, you did.
Okay, this is called a Hoosier cabinet. The reason it's called a Hoosier cabinet is because it came from the state where Hoosier lived. President Hoosier from Indiana. Good, Clint. And this came to Oklahoma on an Oklahoma land run on a covered wagon.
Oh, neat.
Let me turn on this way. It came on a covered wagon, and the people that brought it with them lived in a sod house called a sod,
Grass.
meaning dirt and grass. And this was their entire kitchen. It's a very clever piece of furniture if you want to look at it. And I use it. It's not just for looks in my house, as you can see. This holds 50 pounds of flour. And this is the original reminder for the little ladies, because they couldn't go to town every day or every week like we do. They'd go maybe once a month, and they would put the arrows towards something when they run out of it. And you put the flour in. You want to hold these a minute, please, Roger? Oh, I'll take down my old butter churn. Now, this didn't come from my family. My husband bought this for me because he knows I like, you know how they used to churn butter in these. But you put the flour in from the top here, okay? And then, when you want the flour in your bowl to make something, you sift it from right here. This little thing comes off right here, and it's a sifter.
I want to get a picture.
Okay.
Can you all move? He's wanting to take a picture of this. And you turn the handle. You see the flour come out? It sifts right out into your bowl, see?
Cool.
Isn't this a neat little piece of furniture?
Oh, cool, and a cutting board.
This was your spice rack. And of course, this was the place where they kept their dishes. And I put just a few very special things up here that are special to me. I'll show you two particular pieces. This is a very old piece called carnival glass, and it came from my family. The only piece that I have of it. One other piece that I have from, actually the other side of my family, is an old gravy boat. You can see it's been in a fire. It was the only thing left after my great-grandmother's house burned to the ground, and I happened to get it.
Oh, neat.
It came from Arkansas. It has the name Chisholmville, Arkansas on the bottom of it. Chisholmville's still just a little bitty place in the road out in Arkansas. It has like a general store, and the post office is there, and the bus stop is there, and everything's there except the church. Okay. Also, this cabinet has a sugar bin. See the sugar bin here? Okay, and it has the spice rack inside. Keep in mind, this was their entire kitchen. And the cutting board. And let's see, down here we have a little place for the lids to fit in here. And this little shelf even pulls out for convenience. And you can see I'm a big saver. I save all kinds of things like this instead of throwing them away to use them.
Miss Matthews, is this kind of like a deal we used to coupon or something?
Yes, see they roll out their...
I saw your
It's kind of like a little museum, so you can just kind of wander and look around. Oh, I should point out my drapes. I bet none of you... Y'all hear, and Clint, I would like to point these out because the drapes got their name from the fact that people actually used to just take material and simply drape it over a rod for their window treatment. And so these are quilt tops that were done by hand by my great-grandmother, who's now dead. She lived to be 103 years old, but she's now dead, and she did quilt tops up until she died. And that happens to be 3 different ones that I've just draped for my drapes.
3?
And those old lanterns are old over there.
Look at the churn.
Like this. Bet the snake.
And in the living room, I have an old antique baby buggy. There's an old...
There's an organ.
Check this out.
She's drawn with
Awesome skunk.
Uh-oh. Just don't.
Does anyone use the bathroom before
There's a Clint.
We have 3 bathrooms. There's
Hey.
one.
Turn that off.
Two doors that you need to shut.
I'd like to eat out.
Uh-oh. Does peace mean turn it off?
Oh. It's one of my favorite places.
Ah.
Uh-oh. Oink, oink, oink. Check that out, man. Look at that.
Well, there's
Good, Josh. Hey, look at the organ. Josh, please see the organ.
Hey, check out the dishes.
Yeah, I got
Guys, there's one more thing that she wants to show you in the other room, okay?
You never know what things your family has that you should not throw away. I was very fortunate that my family seldom threw anything away.
Telephone.
Where's the
You know
quarter
how they
go?
used to call people?
You wind that
Get
thing
that
up.
little handle over here, and people would have different signals. Josh, just a minute, please.
See, there's the lake again. We're inside her cellar. Oh, river. Ooh. Snake must have met that too. Let's go to the cellar. Water, spring water. See, it just comes out of the ground and
Really neat, you know what I mean? And there's crawdads all over the place too. Neat, huh? I spent the night at your house. We could record it. I mean, watch it. Oh, never mind. It probably wouldn't be developed by then.
I'm coming. Bark at these things. Wow.
Do you see the hyenas in the back?
Dun, 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 It's back there.
Obviously, might be Mister.
Pretty emus.
Those are cool. An emu. These. Laugh their animals out. Running all over the place.
Ooh, Mom, can we go pet him? Look at him. Looks
You know
like
what?
one of them
They
dinosaurs.
kill themselves. They kill themselves sometimes.
Oh, funny. Somewhere over there. Yeah, there they are.
Poor little doggy has a broken leg or something. Bye, Lassie. Whoa.
Ah.
And then get that tiger on this.
That right there is the liger.
I know, get the tiger
What
on
makes
it.
between a tiger and a lion? Well,
Oh, man.
there's some deer. Yeah, I got him. Perfect.
Man,
I
don't do
think
it through
anyway.
the tinted windows. Just
There's some
the
deer.
cages will mess it up, too. You know, if you take a picture, oh, where?
Is he coming? Oh, there's the one with the big horns. Ooh. I got him good.
It's November 28th and we have an eclipse starting. It's like a bright ball right now.
Daddy, where's it starting at? Where do you think it's starting at?
We'll come back in an hour. It's 10 o'clock now. Okay, it's 10:30. Can you tell any difference? It's like the sun to me. It's gonna get dimmer. Here is about 11:20. You see, it's starting pretty good. 11:20 p.m. Eclipse night. Here at the White House. We'll come back out here later. Okay, it's 11:45 and it's more than halfway gone. See? Pretty cool, huh? Did you look at it?
I did, I saw it.
Josh is already going back to bed. It'll be gone in a few minutes. disappear. Getting southeast. Looking southeast. Oh. It's almost midnight. Our time. It's just about gone. Midnight. It'll be totally black.
A 1,000 years ago, our planet was dying. Overcrowded and dangerous city-states warred unceasingly with each other. The air and water were polluted with industrial waste, and there was a constant threat of starvation and epidemic.
Then what happened?
Then you came.
Objection. There is no conclusive evidence that this woman ever visited this planet 1,000 years ago.
And I suppose you want a 1,000-year-old witness?
That will be acceptable.
Jared, in the contract, does it specify how you would know me when I return?
Yes, by the date,
Anything else?
by the shaking of the cities, and by the visions.
And all of these occurred on schedule?
Just take some cough medicine, honey.
Your Honor, I submit that I have established my identity as stated by the contract.
Captain Picard, my interpretation of Ventoxian law suggests that under these circumstances, this is acceptable. Your objection is overruled.
But Your Honor,
Sir, I have ruled. Please sit down. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, when I first set foot on Ventax 2, what did I offer your people?
According to the scrolls, you offered us 1,000 years of peace and prosperity if we would promise to surrender ourselves to you at the end of the term.
And why do you think they would strike such a bargain?
We had nothing to lose. There was no hope in sight.
Until I came along.
objection.
I withdraw the observation. No further questions.
Your Honor, nothing in this testament proves that Ardra had the power to affect the lives of the Ventaxians. My opponent has failed to prove her case, and I move that her claim be summarily dismissed.
I find no cause to invalidate the contract at this time. The arbitration will continue.
Your Honor, Captain Picard, as a new visitor to my planet, has been a consistent doubter of my abilities. I would like to ask him a few questions, if I may.
It is highly irregular to question the opposing advocate, but I see no reason to deny it. Proceed.
Please do not take any offense to these questions, Captain. You know how fond I am of you.
Objection.
Sustained. The advocate will refrain from expressing personal affections for her opponent.
You do not believe my powers are real, do you?
No, I don't.
Then, sir, may I ask you to explain this?
The advocate will refrain from making her opponent disappear.
Oh, this.
Can you explain it, Picard?
Any more disruptions, and I will rule you in contempt of court. Is that understood?
I am sorry, Your Honor, but can you explain it, Picard? Yes or no?
No.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Can do. Now, what exactly does that mean?
Truly great performances are few and far between. But right now, when you come into Best Buy, you'll get 0% financing, no payments, no interest for 6 months on all TVs, VCRs, speakers, stereo components, and camcorders. So come into Best Buy today, because this is one number that won't last very long.
Walk hard floors, save hard cash at Woodcraft's Warehouse Wipeout. Quality furniture at, near, and below cost at Woodcraft's Warehouse, 1 block east of 46th and Sheridan.
Coming to the Tulsa State Fair September 30th, Dorothy Hamill's Ice Capade, starring Dorothy Hamill in Cinderella Frozen in Time. And now you have a chance to win 4 tickets for your family from your 7 area Blockbuster video locations. Register today to be one of 25 families that Blockbuster sends to the Ice Capades. With your Ice Capades ticket, you'll also get into the Tulsa State Fair for free. A spectacular event for every family to see from Blockbuster Video. Ice Capade, starring Dorothy Hamill in Cinderella Frozen in Time. September 30th through October 5th.
I could look at brand new Explorer Sports all day at Turnpike Ford because right now Turnpike Ford has 25 brand new 93 Ford Explorer Sports at just $2.99 a month for only 36 months. And so many to choose, I could look all day. Brand new 93 Ford Explorer Sports with air and stereo, only $2.99 a month for just 36 months. Turnpike Ford, Oklahoma's #1 Ford dealer. Turnpike Ford,
The decay rate of these Z particles make it almost impossible to trace the source.
I'm coordinating the particle trajectories. They're beginning to align. Wait a minute. I have coordinates. 34 degrees north, 62 degrees east at an altitude of 210 kilometers.
That would put it in orbit above the western magnetic pole, running visual scan. Nothing.
This time, I don't buy the magic. Something's got to be there.
Jared, you described quite thoroughly the history of your people before and after Ardra's first visit, but I'm a little unclear about the change itself. Did Ardra simply snap her fingers and transform the planet into this paradise?
No. The changes occurred gradually over a long period of time.
Did she personally form the government that so peacefully ruled this planet for a millennium?
No. Historical records indicate a council was convened to assess our options. They drew up a new constitution which the population later ratified.
I see. So she advised this council?
No.
No? Then she must have destroyed all the weapons on the planet.
No, our leaders did that. And they signed a treaty of non-aggression.
Well, then, let's move on to the environmental gains on Ventax 2. How were they accomplished?
We shifted our economy from an industrial to an agrarian base. It was more ecologically sound.
But Ardra must have purified the polluted water and air.
No. The record shows there were a series of initiatives covering everything from atmospheric contaminants to waste disposal.
Did she not even pick up one piece of trash?
Ardra had left Ventax 2 before the environmental reforms began.
Forgive me, but it sounds as if, with a lot of courage, hard work, your ancestors changed this world all by themselves.
Objection. The advocate is drawing conclusions.
Sustained. I will draw my own conclusions if you do not mind. Sir?
No further questions.
Rebuttal?
Just 2 questions. Is there any doubt in your mind, any doubt at all, that if I had not intervened, the terrible conditions here would have continued? I remind you that...
Stone Mountain, Georgia. Merry Christmas. Snowflake Lane. They turn her off. Well, you're not supposed to.
Look at the hotel. Look at the hotel where they got all those lanterns along the road. See the hotels. That's where we had the Dale's rehearsal done in the hotel. Now you can see the tree on top of the mountain.
That's the top of the mountain.
Yeah, he's already got it.
Look at that Christmas tree. Looks like it got burned.
Some of that lights went out, didn't it?
Oh, there's the horse buggy up there right in front of us up there.
Yeah, I see it.
Turn this light on. You see the horse and buggy?
Too dark. Everybody say hi. Taking your picture.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, over this way.
Hi.
Did you see my food?
There goes that horse and buggy. It's not lit up, is it?
Yeah.
Even the horse has got lights on his horns. They must be taking pictures of that.
Picture of the train.
You are not Ardra.
No, that's true. I'm not Ardra.
Smoke coming out of the chimney, out of the caboose. Got Christmas packages on there. Oh.
The mountain again.
He's second on his spoon.
See if you can get that.
That's Brontosaurus. Look, he's got a scarf on.
Mm-hmm.
You see the horse buggy there?
Right in front of us. Got a yield sign in front on the back.
Hey, give us a lift, dude.
Need to get along beside me.
He's gonna take a left hand. Look at him, he's breathing. You see him breathing smoke. Wave. She's waving, you got him waving. Oh, passengers were pretty too.
Yeah, they were. Look, there's some to the right. Sleigh there.
Oh, that's
They
pretty.
had one of those for sale at the flea market. One of those sleighs and horse ones.
Look up ahead. go left here. Then you better put your headlights on.
Those are, oh, look at your head.
I don't know where.
It's solid up. Oh, cool. You're
Right
in a
there.
hurry.
That's Santa Claus on the
Hey, toot your horn.
This is snowmen over here. Used to have snowmen on that
Here,
side.
Rudolph, they're all getting ready to go.
Man was gathering
We're practicing.
Is that a real? Yeah, it's a real bus. They just got Christmas lights.
Is it a real screen?
Yes.
Is
And
it a real package?
out of the box, I guess. Is that a fire truck flashing? What is that, a fire truck or is that a wreck?
Looks like a fire truck. It's got a ladder on the other side.
Yeah. That's a Jack in the Box.
I forgot about this.
Those packages, those look just like real boxes.
It's really pretty. Look at that truck.
I think the big packages on the packages.
We're gonna let her go straight or turn off.
No, no, you go straight. You get off the coast.
Oh, look at that. Did we take a right here?
No, you go off the
To
I
the
said
convention
post.
center?
No, we go around. This is this way you climb up the mountain. This is the west gate here.
Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise.
How do we get some Chevy Chase show tonight?
David's joined forces with the deadliest of enemies.
Data, I can sense.
And now, one price, no hassle shopping. A great selection of beautifully equipped cars, priced as low as $19.94. Cup Supreme at only $16,995. Come to Royal Oaks and discover the
Bank in Tulsa that makes a Christmas tree in their lobby out of poinsettias. Oh, it's pretty on the inside.
There was one like that here a while.
Oh, look here, boys.
Boy or a little girl?
To the top of two-step, turn around. Try the nacho, get down. Dance that line to beef and chicken fine. Now, drive through. To pack a big sack swing in the place for a Tex-Mex taste. Can't get enough of that great apple.
That's taken right now.